Welcome back. Equalizer for Justice. Thought about coming on a little earlier today, but I said, well, I had a couple of chores to do, so I made it for 4 o'clock this afternoon. Topic: Tormented in the belly of the beast. We've heard them saying for a long time. The belly of the beast. Most of us remember the story about the guy in the whale's belly, how he was in the whale's belly for a while. I think it was 3 days. And after so long, the whale went to shore and coughed him up. He was released. But today I will be giving an example about this belly of the beast, which is Alabama Department of Corrections. And the list goes on. The Sisters of Alabama, their states, still the belly of the beast, not the whale's belly. We know that being incarcerated over a significant amount of time, what it does to the mindset of the individual at hand, what it does to the mental stability, the psychological effects that it does. A lot of us have loved ones behind the walls, behind the fences, inside the belly of the beast. However, this beast that I'm talking about is not animated. It's real. It's serious. It does not sleep. It does not get tired. The doors are always open. It is a slow death of identity for the people behind the fence or inside the belly of the beast. Because this is what prison does. It doesn't take years to witness these struggles or the mindset that you will encounter inside the belly of the beast. It starts slowly. The belly of the beast slowly take things and take pieces away from you. The first thing it takes from the incarcerated is the freedom. That's the first thing the incarcerated witness. His or her freedom from society. His or her freedom from social activity, from social contact. That's the first thing it does. Then it actually starts to take away the family members. Start to take away how the individual start to maneuver, how he or she gets around throughout its daily activities. It takes away that freedom because now you have become placed inside the belly of the beast, a whole new world, a whole new structure, a whole new atmosphere, a whole new environment, and the list can go on and on and on. However, But that's not the most damaging part that one experiences inside the belly of the beast. That's not the most damaging part that one experiences inside the belly of the beast from the physical aspect of it. Remember, I said it takes away the freedom. It takes away the family. It takes away the social activities, the social engagements. The deepest damage happens when prison inside the belly of the beast slowly begins separating the incarcerated from his own identity. His own identity. And we might say, well, how is that? Because you no longer become that that father you were in the free world. You is no longer that brother you were out in society. You are no longer that son, that nephew. You are no more longer to the activities that you have done. You don't own the business that you ran. You don't even own your household because it's been stripped away. You have been thrown inside the belly of the beast. You become a number now. They give you a number. Once they give you that number, they start to strip you down. You say, but how they gonna strip me down? They're gonna take all your clothes off. They're gonna strip you butt naked. They're gonna spray you down. They're gonna clean you with a hose, a water hose. They're gonna spray you first with that bug insecticide. Then they're gonna give you a bunk assignment. This all happens inside the belly of the beast. Now that's only the savage reality of it. Because this whale belly has the tendency to strip individuality that most people doesn't even think about. And we say, what is that individuality that it strips from us? It strips away your clothes. The clothes that they prepare you, that they give you, is not even your clothes. They don't belong to you. They belong to the state. Those are not your clothes. They're the state clothes. They even schedule your time. Chow time. Meal time. It's not even your time. The environment they slam dunk you in. Inside the whale's belly is not even your environment. The decisions that you make is not your decisions. They make them for you. So eventually, even time stops feeling like it belongs to you. You say, well, damn, time have stopped. It don't, hey man, that's a terrible thing. The time don't even belong to you no more. Wow. So this is dangerous inside the whale's belly, because what it's doing now is starting to affect your psychological aspects of real life. This is what it's starting to do. It's starting to affect your psyche, your mindset. Everything starts to fade away. Not all at once now inside this whale belly, but slowly. This belly of the beast is digesting you slowly. So we know what the human digestive system does. You know how once you eat something and it goes down into your digestive system, it starts to break it down into manure, feces. It's like one of those old cameras. Y'all remember when we used to take pictures with the old camera the Polaroid camera, and once you keep the Polaroid for so long, the pictures start to fade away on it. After so many years, it started to fade away. That's what happens inside the belly of the beast. Man, the things you once done, all that just disappears. Even your dreams disappear. Your personality starts shrinking. Your future starts to shrink. Because the belly of the beast requires you for adaptation. You must adapt inside the belly of the beast. This is a demand. This is obligatory that you adapt inside the belly of the beast. And this adaptation requires sacrifice that you must make. And when you make them sacrifices, some of them sacrifices mean that you stop talking about your old goals that you once had. Those goals become painful inside the belly of the beast. The memories become painful. Some even stop imagining the future. So eventually, survival skills has to kick in because you're inside the belly of the beast. Meaning that you have to be conscious and be alert to know that when they call chow call, you got to be up on your toes, ready to go, or you'll miss out. You got to be ready for count time, because sometimes inside the belly of the beast, some particular parts inside that beast requires you to stand firm in a formated line so you can be counted inside this belly of the beast year after year. And it becomes so painful till you even forget your name. You remember your number faster and quicker than you remember your damn name. Your name becomes foreign to you. You own a number now. You call your number out. Your prison identification number. You realize that's more important to remember that than your name. You no longer Billy, Bobby, Darryl, Leon, Hunter. Have to add that Hunter in there too, so they can understand that we got to add some different names also. That's when the belly of the beast become terrified to you. You starting to realize, oh, I'm in a foreign place, and it's real. It gradually takes away your identity because you are tormented inside the belly of the beast. And once you realize that the world keep moving while parts of you inside the belly of the beast is frozen in time, like a time zone, it froze right then. Once you enter inside the belly of the beast, time stops. You don't need a watch anymore. You don't need a calendar anymore, because it stops. You no longer have to recognize what day it is. The only time you realize and say what day it is, because what the belly of the beast is going to shit down his throat to you. Or what day it is, so you'll know the different things that goes on inside the belly of the beast. Heartbreaking, isn't it? And a lot of them don't even notice it at first. Because, once you start to lose your identity, it doesn't happen overnight. Snap. It don't happen like that. Bam. Little bit at a time. inside the belly of the beast. You, you lose a dream one at a time. The dream is gone. A goal is gone. And after you live so long inside the belly of the beast, some are fortunate enough to be defecated out back into society. And then society, they suddenly expect this person or this individual that been inside this shithole, this belly of the beast for so long, to return back to society like it were before. Lies don't figures and figures don't lie. How in the hell can that happen? The belly of the beast have held you for 2 decades, 3 decades, 4 decades, 5 decades, and expect you to come out smelling like roses after you have wallowed in shit for so long. You got to get cleaned up. You got to get washed up. You got to get dried out. See, that's the hidden battle that a lot of them, or a lot of us, faces in real lifetime, tormented inside the belly of the beast. So now you have to come out, you have to start to rebuild yourself. Trying to remember your survival techniques. Trying to remember your personality because the belly of the beast have stripped you from all of those things. Now you have to start trying to connect to your loved ones, to family members, to friends, association. Because the belly of the beast, sometimes it doesn't destroy it all. It leaves you somewhat in limbo. However, that beast will always remind you and come up, and you'll always smell the aroma that you're not the man that you once be or that you once was. So remember, tormented inside the belly of the beast.